Imagine you're stranded in the middle of nowhere. No food, no tools, no survival kit, just the clothes on your back and whatever's in your pockets. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But what if I told you that you've been carrying survival gear all along, without even realizing it? Everyday items, things we take for granted, can be lifesavers in an emergency. Napkins, plastic cutlery, condiment packets, even hotel soap. These things are everywhere, they're free, and they can help you survive. The problem? Most people don't know how to use them. Today, I'm going to break it all down. I'll show you exactly how to build a survival kit without spending a single dollar. You'll never look at a ketchup packet or a coffee stirrer the same way again. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll be ready to turn everyday trash into life-saving tools. Let's dive in. Think about the last time you grabbed a meal from a fast food restaurant. They always give you more napkins than you need, plastic cutlery, and a handful of condiment packets. Most people throw them away, but for a survivalist, these are gold. Napkins, more than just a mess cleaner. Fire starter, dry napkins burn easily. If you're stuck in the wild, these can help you start a fire. Makeshift bandages, no gauze, no problem. Fold and press napkins against a wound to slow bleeding. Insulation. Stuff napkins inside your clothing to trap body heat in cold conditions. Toilet paper substitute. In an emergency, hygiene is key. Napkins can save you when there's no toilet paper. Plastic spoons and forks. Not just for eating. Fishing tools. A sharpened plastic fork can work as a makeshift fishing spear. Mini digging tools. Need to dig for bait, edible roots, or even make a small fire pit. A plastic spoon can do the job. Weapon for self-defense. A broken plastic fork or spoon can be sharpened into a makeshift weapon in extreme situations. Scene 4. Condiment packets as survival tools. Condiment packets. Food and first aid, ketchup and mustard. These provide calories in an emergency. Mustard even has anti-inflammatory properties. Honey packets. A natural antiseptic, great for wound care and energy boosts. Salt and sugar, essential for electrolyte balance, treating dehydration, and even preserving food. The next time you eat out, don't leave those freebies behind. They might just save your life. Hotels give away more than just shampoo. A trained survivalist knows exactly what to grab before checking out. Scene 2. Soap and shampoo as survival tools. Soap and shampoo, not just for hygiene. Disinfect wounds. Keeping cuts clean prevents infection. Lubricant for stuck zippers and knives. Shampoo can work as a makeshift lubricant. Fire starter. A dry bar of soap can actually be used as fuel in an emergency. Scene 3. Shower caps as survival tools. Shower caps, tiny but powerful. Waterproofing shoes. Cover your shoes to keep them dry in wet conditions. Emergency water carrier. Fill it up to collect rainwater or store drinking water. Fire starting aid. Thin plastic burns easily, helping you start a fire when everything else is damp. Ever taken a flight? If you have, you've been handed free survival tools without even realizing it. Airlines and gas stations give away items that can make a huge difference in an emergency. Scene 2. Airplane items as survival tools. Airplane items you should never leave behind. Wet wipes. These aren't just for cleaning hands, they can disinfect wounds. They help with hygiene when you're out in the wild. Dried out wipes make excellent fire starters. Complimentary snacks. Tiny packs of peanuts or crackers can be literal lifesavers if you're stranded without food. Always save them. Scene 3. Plastic cups and straws as survival tools. Plastic cups and straws. A plastic cup can be used to collect rainwater. Cut a straw into small sections to store spices, medicine, or fire-starting material. Scene 4. Gas station freebies as survival tools. Gas station freebies that are survival gold. Free maps. Some gas stations still offer paper maps. These can be crucial if your phone dies and you need to navigate old-school style. Coffee stir sticks. These tiny sticks are fantastic for making splints for small injuries or even crafting a fishing spear if sharpened. Hand sanitizer. Not just for hygiene. It's also flammable, meaning it can help start a fire in wet conditions. Next time you're at a gas station or on a plane, take a second look at what's around you. Free survival gear is everywhere, you just have to recognize it. Dollar stores are known for cheap products, but did you know they often have free items too? With a little strategy, you can stock up on survival gear without spending a dime. Freebies to watch for. Promotional pens and notebooks. Writing tools are essential for leaving messages, making maps, or keeping track of resources in an emergency. Gift bags and wrapping paper. These can be waterproofed and used for insulation in cold weather. Plastic grocery bags, always free at checkout and incredibly useful. They can be tied together to make rope, used as emergency water carriers, stuffed into clothing for insulation. Rubber bands and twist ties, often found near checkout lanes. These can be used for everything from securing makeshift shelters to fastening gear. Dollar stores may seem cheap, but to a survivalist they're a treasure trove of free, useful items. You've probably thrown away items that could have saved your life in an emergency. What most people see as garbage, a survivalist sees as a resource. Cardboard, more than just packaging, can be used as insulation to keep warm, can be turned into kindling for a fire, works as a makeshift sleeping mat. Aluminum foil, indestructible survival material, can be used to cook food over a fire, helps signal for rescue by reflecting sunlight, can be folded into a small container for boiling water. Glass bottles, the ultimate survival multi-tool. Broken glass can be shaped into cutting tools. Bottles can be used to store water, can be used to trap small animals for food. The next time you're about to throw something away, stop and ask yourself, could this save my life one day? Now that you know where to find free survival gear, let's put it all together. Here's how you can build a complete survival kit without spending a single cent. Step 1. The container. A free plastic bag from a store or a used takeout container makes an excellent waterproof bag for your gear. Step 2. Fire starting materials. Free napkins, cardboard scraps, and hand sanitizer can all be used to start a fire. Step 3. Water collection. Hotel shower caps, plastic cups from airplanes, and even aluminum foil can all be used to gather and store water. Step 4. Food and energy sources. Free condiment packets from fast food restaurants. Complimentary airline snacks. Honey packets, which provide sugar and can double as a wound disinfectant. Step 5. First aid and hygiene. Free soap and shampoo from hotels. Napkins and wet wipes for cleaning wounds. Aluminum foil for wrapping injuries and keeping them sterile. With just these items, things you can pick up for free, you now have a survival kit that can help you in an emergency. No money spent, just pure resourcefulness. Most people walk past free survival tools every day without even noticing them. But you? After watching this video, you'll never look at napkins, condiment packets, or hotel soap the same way again. The secret to survival isn't just having the right gear, it's knowing how to use what's already around you. The best survivalists don't rely on expensive gadgets. They rely on knowledge, creativity, and resourcefulness. So, here's my challenge to you. Over the next week, start collecting these free survival tools. Build your own zero-cost survival kit. And if you've got a unique survival hack using a free item, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe because I've got more survival hacks coming your way. Stay prepared, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.